তবে আমার ছোটবেলায় খুব ভালো লাগতো কি যে সময় তো পেতাম না, খেলাধুলার সময়টাও তেমন পেতাম না। যে সময়টা আমরা সেই আমাদের ওখানে না একটা সমিতি ছিল, সেই সমিতিতে প্রত্যেক দিন আমরা বিকেল হলেই দুটা রুটি দিত। এবার আবার যখন এই ছুটির দিনকে গ্রামে এই পাড়ায় যখন ছুটির সময় তখন কী করতো সেই গুলডাং, সেই কী বলে সেই গোঁজ পোঁতা, ওই খেলাটা আমি খুব খেলতাম। হ্যাঁ, গোজবাড়ি না কি বলে, ওই খেলাটা খুব খেলতাম। দিয়ে ওটা তো বেশি জন নয়, 3-4 জন হলেই হবে। বাড়ি রেখে দিয়ে আমি চলে যেতাম যে আমি রোয়া কাজ শিখবো, আমি মাঠের কাজ শিখবো। যে মা বলবে না পারবি না গো, করতে হবে না। আমি হ্যাঁ গো আমি যাবো, শিখবো না। খুব মজা লাগতো, ছোটবেলার দিনগুলো খুব ভালো লাগতো। সাথে যাওয়া আসা,
আর আমরা মাঠে যেতে পারবো না, মাঠে আসতে দিত না। হ্যাঁ, খালি বলতো স্কুলে যাবি, এ করবি সে।
And in India, where 60% of people are in the agriculture, if we go for industrial development and all 60% of people go and live in the cities, and only 4 or 5% people are left on the farm, and farming is done all by machine, like agri-business, agri-industry, and organic farm is gone, natural farming is gone, then I think it will be not sustainable. So the current model of development, which was practiced in the West, was possible only because Western countries had India, China, Africa, South America as their market. And they could send their industrial goods to them and import their food here.
So from 45 years ago, when I got involved with the Chipko movement with women in these mountains coming out to protect the forests, I realized the true experts of biodiversity are women. Women who depend on a forest, women who cultivate diverse crops. Seed has always been in women's hands, and as long as it was in women's hands, it never failed. When corporations enter the seed system through genetic engineering and biotechnology, women lose because an area of expertise has been stolen from them. Bringing seed back in the hands of farmers is vital for the future of life on Earth.
যে যেটা দরকার তাকে সময়ে সময়ে সেটাকে দিতে হবে, মাটি যেতে হবে, তার সাথে থাকতে হবে, মানে মাটিটার সাথে মিলেমিশে থাকতে হবে, তবেই সেটা আর কি ভালো হবে।
মাটির সঙ্গে আমার
জীবনটা, হ্যাঁ জীবনটা একই, জানেন মাটি আর আমার জীবন এক।
The development model has given us the kind of global scale and multinationals and corporate sectors that I think are not really looking at sustainability in any way, ecological sustainability. It's a worldview and a cosmology where nature is to be taken from. But if you look at the indigenous, at the Adivasis, at the Dalits, at the worldview, it is always to return. It is to put back what you have taken. But we live in a world where taking is so important, where taking brutally is so important, that this is why we are getting into these kind of one crisis after the other.
Of course, human rights are important, and we need to have everybody enjoying freedom and right to food and civil liberties. These are good human rights. But we also need to include rights of nature. Mother Earth has rights, rivers have rights, forests have rights, animals have rights to exist, to remain unpolluted, to remain clean. Rivers want to be undammed, soil wants to be unpoisoned, animals want to be free and not imprisoned in factory farms. So rights of nature, rights of animals, rights of forests, rights of rivers and rights of people should be a continuum.
তবে আমাদের একটু কষ্টের মধ্যেই খুব দিন কেটেছে, খুব অভাব সংসার, তো গরিব ঘরে জন্ম হলে যা হয় সেই দিন আনা দিন খাওয়া, বাবা মা না কাজ করলে আমাদের দিন চলতো না। মানে কষ্টই হতো, সব ভাই বোনকে মানুষ করতে হয়েছে, সবাই খেয়ে রেখে দিয়েছে, আমি স্কুল থেকে আসবো আমাকে আমাকে ধুতে হবে, আমি পারবো না কো। মা বলবো ওইরকম করলে হবে, তুই সবার বড়, তোকেই তো মা এখন করতে হবে। দিয়ে আমি বললাম, হ্যাঁ তা বলে আমি করবো না কি, আমি করবো, আমি একা পারবো না কো। এবার অনেকগুলো তো ভাই বোন, এবার 4 বোন 1 ভাই, এবার 4 বোন যদি একসাথে বেড়ে উঠি তাহলে মায়ের তো চিন্তা যে মেয়েদের বিয়ে দিতে পারবো কি না। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আর বিয়ে দিতে মানে মানুষটা তো আমি শরীর স্বাস্থ্য না থাকলেও লম্বা, তো দেখেই বলতো বাবা কত বড় হয়ে গেছে, কিন্তু বয়সটা কম হলেও কিন্তু মানুষ হিসেবে তো মানে অনেক বড়। হ্যাঁ, অনেক দিনের মেয়ে। তারপরে আবার 2টো বোন আছে, তারা 3টে বোন আছে, তারাকেও বিয়ে থা দিতে হবে।
আগে দেখো কত ছোটবেলায় বিয়ে দিয়ে দিত।
ওই যে একসাথে মানে বেড়ে উঠলে তখন মা বাবার চিন্তা যে কুটুম লাগবে কিনা। হ্যাঁ, আমাদের তো এবার পাড়া গ্রামের মানুষের
এখন দেখো কিন্তু আগে আগে মানে মা বাবা দেখে যেটাই দিত সেটাই
হ্যাঁ 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 হ্যাঁ।
আর এখন দেখো ছেলে মেয়েরা সব বড় হচ্ছে, কত পড়াশোনা করছে, তারপরে নিজেরাই ঠিক করছে আমি কোন সময়ে বিয়ে করব।
মানে এখন ছেলে মেয়েরা যা বলবে তাদের কথাই আমাদের মা বাবাকে চলতে হবে।
বছরের নিচে কোনো ছেলে মেয়েকে বিয়ে দেওয়া যাচ্ছে না। আর তখন একটু বড় না হতে হতে দিয়ে দে বিয়ে দিয়ে দে, মেয়ে ছেলে বাড়িতে রাখতে হবে না, মেয়ে ছেলেকে অত লেখাপড়া শেখাতে হবে না।
কি করবে মেয়ে ছেলে অত লেখাপড়া
শিখিয়ে কি হবে, সে তো পরের বাড়িতে বিয়ে করতেই হবে, খুন্তি
নাড়তেই হবে তাকে।
সেই জন্য
তো ছেলে মেয়েকে পড়াতে হবে না, সে পড়াশোনা করে কি কাজ করবে, তাকে তো সেই রান্না করতে হবে, ওই উনুন জ্বালতে হবে, মাঠে কাজ করতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, অনেক কাজে লাগবে।
We go to Burdwan and Woogly and some other districts. You will see them, they are not the locals. Where do they stay? They stay next to the railway tracks, railway property. Next to the highways or main roads, PWD property. Or common pond of the village, around that they are settled. They have no land of their own. Nothing call themselves bank account and so on and so forth. We realize this is the case.
In my country, there's really no dearth of policies and legislations. We have a wide set of policies and legislations. It almost seems like for every issue you ask for it, you know, the state is ready to give you a very good paper with a very beautiful policy draft and etc. When I say Dalits, I mean the ones who are born in the lowest caste groups.
मेरा नाम गौरी है और मैं दलित महिला हूँ और मैं एक लॉयर हूँ। एज ए टिल नाउ मैं भी लॉयर हूँ बिहार में, और मैं दलित महिलाओं के बीच में जो कानून में लीगल राइट्स दिया गया है, जो कानूनी अधिकार मिला है दलित महिलाओं के लिए.
One of the large focus of our work is addressing violence against Dalit women. When I say violence against Dalit women, I mean mostly caste-based violence, which is actually used to really suppress the voices, not just of the Dalit woman herself, but her entire community also.
সকালবেলা উঠে ঘুম থেকে উঠলাম, উঠে বালতি নিয়ে ঘাটে গেলাম, চোখে মুখে জল দিয়ে জল নিয়ে এলাম, গোবর জল গুললাম, গুলে ছোড়া মরলি দিলাম, দেওয়ার পর ছেলে মেয়েদেরকে ডাকলাম, সবাই উঠে পড়লে, উঠে এবার হয়তো মেয়ে ঝাঁটপালা দিচ্ছে, উঠোন ঝাঁট দিচ্ছে, আমি হয়তো ঘরদোর ঝাঁট দিলাম, বাসি মানে রাতে খাবার যে থালা বাসন থাকে, এঁটো থালা বাসন, সেগুলো নিয়ে ঘাটে মেয়েও যায়, মেয়ে কিংবা আমি যে হোক দুজনের মধ্যে যে হোক একজন গেলাম, সেগুলো মাজা ধোয়া হওয়ার পর ঘরের সব নিকোনো ঘরদোর নিকোনো সেগুলো মিটিয়ে এবার চা, সকালবেলা চা করতে হবে, সকালবেলা চা করে চা খেয়ে আমার স্বামী মোটর ভ্যান চালান, তিনি মোটর ভ্যান নিয়ে চাটা খেয়ে মোটর ভ্যান নিয়ে বাইরে যান, এবং আমিও মাঠের কাজ থাকলে তখন রান্না বান্না সেরে রান্না বান্না করে খেয়ে দিয়ে মাঠে যাই, আর ছেলে মেয়েরাও সকালবেলা পড়াশোনা আছে, তারা সকালবেলা খেয়ে পড়তে যায়, এই সমস্ত কাজ করি সকালবেলা।
क्योंकि मैं जब फील्ड में दलित महिलाओं के बीच में मैं जब लीगल अवेयरनेस के लिए, उसके वीमेन एम्पावरमेंट के लिए मैं जब जाती हूँ, जब उनसे मैं जब बात करती हूँ तो ऐसा लगता है कि उसे कुछ भी नहीं पता है, और उसके ना अवेयरनेस होने से हमारे अंदर जो है ना बहुत एज ए फीलिंग बहुत दुख होता है। और मैं गांव-गांव जा कर के हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जा कर के, चाहे वो लीगल अवेयरनेस हो या लीडरशिप, दलित महिला लीडरशिप की बात हो, मैं जब उससे बात करती हूँ या किसी ऑफिसर से मैं बात करती हूँ तो वो 2 मिनट के लिए सोचने लगते ये दलित हैं, और ये दलित वर्ड्स से ना हमें काफ़ी दुख होता है, क्योंकि उनको लगता है ये तो दलित हैं। हाँ, तो मेरी बातों को बहुत देर से सुनते हैं वो, और जिससे कि महिलाओं में, हमारे कम्युनिटी में जो न्याय हम चाहते हैं वो बहुत देर से होता है।
কাজ মানে মাঠের যে সমস্ত কাজ, এই ধান রোয়া থেকে নিরোনো, তারপরে যখন যেটা হয়, এখন তো ধান রোয়ার কাজ চলছে, এখন ধান রোয়া হয়ে গেল, এইবার হয়তো 10-15 দিন 20 দিন পরে সেগুলো আবার নিরোতে হবে, এবার আমার শুধু নয় আবার অন্যান্য মানে করা হয়, আমার হয়ে গেলে আরও অন্য চাষিরা যদি কাজে বলে তাদের কাজে যাওয়া হয়। এটা তো একটানা হয় না, ধান বসিয়ে নিরোনোর পর বেশ কিছুদিন ফাঁকা থাকে, ধানটা তো সঙ্গে সঙ্গে হয়ে যায় না, সময় লাগে 2-3 মাস 3.5 মাস এরকম টাইম লেগে যায় আমন ধানটা, তবে তার মধ্যে থেকে এই নিরন টিরন হয়ে গেলে তারপরে এই যে বাড়িতেই থাকা হয়। তবে যখন এখানে তো সব দিন মজুরি, এখানে যখন কাজ থাকে না আমরা বাইরের দেশে কাজে যেতে হয় আমাদেরকে, যেমন এখন কাজ নেই, অনেকেই না কাজ করলে তো তার দিন চলবে না, তাকে বাইরে যেতে হবে, ইনকাম করতে হবে, তাহলে সে বাইরের দেশে এখন এই ধান রোয়া নিরোনো কাজগুলো হচ্ছে, সেই কাজগুলোই করতে যাবে। বাইরে বলতে একেবারে বাইরে নয়, আমাদের এই মানে ভারতবর্ষের মধ্যেই হয়তো ট্রেনে করে যাওয়া হচ্ছে, এই দিয়ে কামারকুণ্ডু, মির্জাপুর, এই সমস্ত জায়গায়, বারুইপাড়া।
More than 25 years have passed. We have a very special legislation called as the Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act. The problem here is these institutions itself have got deep-seated biases within them, caste biases, gender biases. So when that is plaguing the system, the question really comes of the impunity, which is absolutely breakdown of that implementation of that law. Caste is not just violence. No, caste has got economic realities, political realities, backlash, revenge situations on the women and on the community. It is like a structural discrimination faced by 260 million people, and yet India chooses to like not talk about it.
So what keeps me in doing the women's work is that women are the poorest of the poor. Women are the most they are the most beaten, the most battered, the most burned women in India. And I think as you work, the more work that you do with this, the more you are engaged, the more you whatever, the more you find that it is it's almost impossible at times. But I want to say that somewhere we are reaching somewhere, we are going towards something that I spoke a little earlier about, a new way to justice, a justice that's not only a justice of punishment and revenge, but a justice that is of reparation, a justice where you can tell the truth and you can find through that telling of truth a healing not only of yourself, of individuals, but also of whole communities. So there is this way to looking at yourself in another way, at your relationships in another way, at finding new ways to knowledge.
The way that resilience and strength we have seen in the women survivors. Suppose you take an example of a young Dalit girl who was perhaps the first generation school-going child in that family, and on the way to school she's kidnapped and gang raped at that age of 16 years old. When you're gang raped by 3 or 4 adult men, what does that leave your life with? And you're actually gang raped, and you're actually victimized because your community is actually, moving forward economically, is actually fighting for an election, or your community's got a better housing facilities. So to actually silence that assertion from your community, you're actually using this girl, targeting this girl in this way to completely finish her and finish her family. In that kind of a challenging situation, she has to reach the police station. The police station will refuse to file her FIR, the first information report, because they think that anyway you're a lower caste woman, you are a loose so-called character. So this is your work of being sexually available for other men in the village. So why have you come here? Have you come here for compensation? These are the things she would have to hear from the police officers and the other investigation officers. After which she goes through a whole range of challenges because they would do everything to mess up her documents. The doctors don't cooperate for the medical reports. All the documents are fudged and changed, the dates are changed, the statements are changed. Now in this kind of a situation, only I have seen that those survivors of violence, they still hope for justice from this country. They still continue to fight without having money, without having security. This girl that I'm talking about, it's 2.5 years since the violence has taken place. She still has to move around with a bodyguard, with her security, because she's under so much of threat from the dominant caste perpetrators in her village. Where should she go? But still she continues to fight. Still she continues to hope that she will get justice in this country. I don't think I myself have that kind of strength. I would not be able to withstand it. But it is these kind of stories of women to go back to school, going back to college, saying that I will find a job and I will live an independent life. I just think like those are the actual real heroes, and those are the ones who can actually make this country to open its eyes and shake up this kind of institutions which are mandated to give us justice.
Gender is an acceptable word here now, because government has policies on gender and all that, so it's an acceptable word. The word feminism, the connotation always falls on some women who are always wanted to be like men. That's still the connotation it has. So hope it will change. feminism is still a foreign concept for Keralites especially. It's not acceptable, not easily acceptable by the society. So we are still struggling. Like we can't go and express ourselves that we are a feminist in any public spaces of Kerala. It's difficult, but it's changing also. So I think the perception the general public had some years back is changing.
আমরা ছোটবেলা থেকে মানে আমার বাবা খুব আলাদাভাবেই থাকতো, আমার দাদু ঠাকুমা আমাদের কাছে থাকতো না, সেই জন্য দাদু ঠাকুমার সাথে অতটা আমাদের গল্পও হতো না। হ্যাঁ, দিয়ে মাঝের মধ্যে দাদু হয়তো মাঝে এলে, ও দাদু বলো না, তোমাদের আগের কথা বলো না। দিয়ে বলবো কি বলবো রে তোদেরকে, আমরা কত কষ্টে আমরা মানুষ হয়েছি। তাও কেমন? বলবে জানিস আমরা কত ভয়ে ভয়ে জীবন যাপন করেছি। কেন? বলছে হ্যাঁ আমাদের বেলায় না সেই ব্রিটিশ আমল ছিল, আমরা তখন বাস করতে পারতাম না বাড়িতে, দিনের বেলা এমনি খাটাখুটি করতাম কিন্তু রাতে আমরা বাড়িতে থাকতাম না। হ্যাঁ কেন গো দাদু? বলবে কেন, রাত্রে না সেই ব্রিটিশ আমলের লোকরা আসতো, তুলে নিয়ে চলে যেত, দিয়ে তুলে নিয়ে যেত মেরে ফেলতো। মেরে ফেলবে কি রে? হ্যাঁ মেরে ফেলার মতনই, মানে আর মানে ফিরতে পারবো না, সব হতো তখন। মানে ব্রিটিশ আমলের ইংরেজদের আমল ছিল, সে মানুষ এখন লোকজন সংখ্যা কম তো, আর এখন শিক্ষিত মানুষও কম, বোঝে না কি হবে, তবে আমরাও বলতে পারছি না।
মানে আমি কোনো গল্পই শুনিনি, এমনি পাড়া প্রতিবেশী ওদের কাছ থেকে একটু একটু সেই রূপকথা গল্প, সেই রাজা রানী ভূতের,
হ্যাঁ এই সব, হ্যাঁ
সেই জাত গল্প যাকে, এখন পুরানো দিনের অত গল্প শুনিনি,
ওইটুকুই দাদুর কাছ থেকে শুনেছিলাম। তার মানে দাদুর কাছ থেকে এটুকু শুনলাম যে
মানে নিজেদের ভোট দেওয়ার অধিকার ছিল না, ভোট দিতে মানে ঢুকতেই দিত না বাড়ি থেকে।
তাই এরকম ছিল?
শুনেছি এরকম। ও তাহলে এখন সেই দিনের তুলনায়
এখন অনেক ভালো আছি। আমাদের দেশ স্বাধীন হয়েছে, আমাদের ইচ্ছে মতন আমরা চলছি, যেখানে যাওয়ার যাচ্ছি, আমরা অনেক কিছু করছি এখন।
15ই আগস্ট ছিল, তুমি ইয়ে করেছো, পতাকা তুলতে গিয়েছিলে?
না, কালকে আর সময় হয়ে উঠলো না, কেননা এই যে মাঠে ধান রোয়া হচ্ছে তো, সেই জন্য আর সময় করে যেতে পারলাম।
Because India is a democracy in many respects. In fact, it's a very admirable democracy. Coming from Belgium, where we still have a queen and king, and where women didn't get the right to vote until after Indian women had the right to vote. I mean, I think there are certain things that we have good reason to admire. But it's also a very strange kind of democracy where some people are able to participate in democratic institutions, and the large majority are more or less excluded, except once every 5 years when they vote.
All of us in a democratic polity will have one vote. You will have one vote, I will have one vote. Fernando has one vote. And this makes us equal, we are told. But this equal vote, this equal political vote, is within a context of inequality, is within an economic context of the market. And the market must work in such a way that is so unequal, that the few must have and the many must fall out. The many must even fall out of all those security nets and all kinds of market nets that the market gives us. So you have a basic contradiction in the two systems. You have an economic system that works to make us all unequal, and you have a political system that makes us all to make us equal. There is a very deep flaw in this. And yet you say from all systems that exist today, it is certainly something that has something for it. But there it is a very flawed system because of the market and the economy and the ways in which it is completely enmeshed, the political and the economic.
So it's a very interesting pattern that India is growing so much faster than its neighbors and yet falling behind in terms of many indicators of social progress. And that's one indication among many that there's something really not right about the pattern of growth in India, and that is very lopsided. It goes together with increasing inequalities. It goes together with a great apathy towards very basic needs of people in fields like health, education, social security, and so on.
For the last 2 decades, as a result of globalization, there has been a huge assault on India's resources and the rights of our people. Whether it be the forests where mining companies are looking for iron ore, bauxite, coal, or it be agriculture, where the biotech industry and the fertilizer industry and the pesticide industry is looking for bigger markets. How has communities responded to this?
In India, we have many social movements. So you have shades of social movement, and sometimes we try to bring all of them together, though the point of inspiration can be different, but we are all basically raising the same issue: why the ordinary people have no control over land and livelihood resources.
Yeah, millennium goal and the result. They are saying that 2022 it should be a developed India, a master of the world. Where do you go? When you show the real data they released last month, which shows the real population around 73.3% are living in the rural areas. With just the amenities and accessories are 10% having it.
Can, in a globalizing world, ordinary people have control over livelihood resources? Or are they going to lose all these resources and finally pushed into cities and slums, and where they end up without culture and without any source of income?
So around 15 years back when I started this work, I used to hear this kind of expression from the people with whom we are working, the tribals and all that. The children used to go to school. The landlords whose land these people are working, they said, what are they going to do? Going to study, we are going to work in our field. This kind of mind is set. Now this has changed completely.
ছাতি বাসকে লক্ষ্মী সিং কাকুলি সরেন পূর্ণিমা সিং
And I was wondering if possible how to find a way to make that community really a community, because some of the problems that we were facing, it was so many problems among the village, no? So he was explaining us about more than the microcredits, the concept of the SAG, the self-help groups.
When we slowly take them as a group, first teach them how to articulate publicly. Try to tell them to understand that is they are the citizen of the country, they are right like anybody else. And it takes time. This gives them a lot of hope, a lot of confidence. That I have seen it. I have seen it. Various kind of training we have given before that.
যখন শুনলাম যে গোষ্ঠী করে যে কোনো সুযোগ সুবিধা আছে, তখন আমরা লোকের মুখে শোনাশুনিতে আমরা তখন মেয়েরা কয়েকটা মেয়ে মিলে আমরা আলোচনা করি যে আমরাও যদি দল করি তাহলে আমরাও তো কোনোভাবে কোনো সাহায্য পেতে পারি, তাহলে চলো না আমরাও কয়েকটা মেয়ে মিলে একটা দল তৈরি করি, দিয়ে আমরা মিটিং করলাম।
And we start to organize a small project on this. So that was the first idea of women empowerment.
আজকে কত তারিখ জানো? আজকে 13 তারিখ। 13/8/15-তে 30 টাকা উমা, তাহলে হলো 1000। তাহলে আমাদের এই মাস পর্যন্ত জমা হলো 1080 টাকা। খাতায় তুলে দিচ্ছি। আমাদের তাহলে আজকে ব্যাংকের টাকা পয়সা নিয়ে একটু আমরা আলোচনা করব।
They go to the work, early morning they will rush and go. But to the meeting they come late. I was wondering why is this? Then I realized, I have seen them 5 o'clock in the field and the train and all rushing. They just get up from the bed, pick up some food. It doesn't matter what they are dressed and how they are taken bath and things like that. They just rush with their food and they have to survive, work. But when I'm calling for a meeting in a public place, they said, you have to take baths, dress themselves and nicely be ready and take time and then come. Even 2 hours, they come for a public meeting and they will meet other people also. I said, yes, it's good. They already something, they have come out to somewhere, they have got a different identity now.
So a lot of women have turned to activism from the educated sections, and also even from uneducated sections have gone into activism because it frees them from the oppression, from the patriarchy in their own lives. A lot of women have seen it as freedom from patriarchy. And if you talk to women activists, most of them have a history of having struggled against oppression in their own lives, in some manner or the other. Some may have been, abused as wives or raped or whatever, and then turned to activism. Some have had it more minor. Maybe it was discrimination at education. Maybe it was not being able to the freedom to move out of the house, whatever. But all women who come into activism, most women who come into activism, have a history of having faced oppression.
The notion that you have rights is something that people understand very quickly, and it's a very useful kind of entry point towards mobilization. If you talk to them about capitalism and socialism and all that, that's one thing. But you talk to them about their right, you ask them why, how come your children are not able to go to school, or how come when you go to the health center the door is closed, and aren't these something that are owed to you? People understand that very quickly, because I think they have a basic understanding of the nature of the system and of the fact that they are at the bottom, on the margin, and that something is lacking.
আমরা মেয়েরা যে আগে তো কোথাও বেরোয়নি, এখন বেরোচ্ছি, জানতে পারছি যে নতুন নতুন আইন বেরোচ্ছে, তাহলে আমরা ছেলেরা আমাদের খুব কমই বেরোয়, এখন বেশিরভাগ তো মেয়েরাই বেরোচ্ছি, ছেলেরা সেজন্য বেরোচ্ছে না, তারা বুঝতে পারছে না। তবে আমরা মেয়েরা বাড়িতে আলোচনা করলে তবে তারা বুঝতে পারছে যে এরা কি করছে, কিসের জন্যে এত ঘুরছে বা এত ফেলিং করছে। যে আমরা বলছি আমাদের অধিকারগুলো আছে, সেই অধিকারগুলো পাওয়ার জন্য আমরা এত কিছু করছি। গোষ্ঠী করার আগে তখন তো আমরা এসবের কোনো আলোচনা আমাদের হতোই না, আর কেউ কারোর সাথে কোনো এত কথাবার্তা হতো না, থাকতাম একা থাকতাম। তো একা ভাবে তো লোন দেবে না, সেই জন্য একা ভাবে লোন পেতে গেলে কোথায় বাড়ির দলিল,
তারপরে তোমার সমস্ত কিছু লাগবে দিয়ে এইভাবেই আমরা এখন দল করে অনেকটাই সঞ্চয় করেছি তবে আগের তুলনায় এখন আমরা অনেক ভালো আছি স্বনির্ভর হয়েছি
তাহলে এখন দল করে আমরা বাড়ির বাইরে যাচ্ছি
হ্যাঁ
আমরা অনেক আন্দোলন করছি তাই না
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
আমরা অনেক আন্দোলন করছি যেমন আমরা গুজরাট গেলাম তাহলে আমরা আমাদের আন্দোলন আমরা চালিয়ে যাব আমাদের স্বনির্ভর গোষ্ঠীকে আমরা ঠিকমতো চালিয়ে যাব আমরা যে দলের সদস্যরা আছি তারা প্রত্যেকের আমাদের দায়িত্ব আমাদের নিজের নিজের দায়িত্ব আছে আমাদের নিজের যে দায়িত্বগুলো আমাদের খাতা লেখা আমাদের টাকা সঞ্চয় করা আমাদের ব্যাংকে যাওয়া আমাদের মিটিং করা সমস্ত কিছুই আমরাকে নিজেরাকেই করতে হবে
Nature provides the food, wheat, rice, vegetables, mangoes, apples, oranges. Everything is provided by nature. Humans don't produce mangoes. Trees produce mangoes. Only humans manage it. And humans say, I own it. But they don't own it. Nobody owns mango trees. Mother Nature owns them. Humans don't own them. So we need to go away from this idea of owning nature.
So we work with agricultural workers, that is rural workers. That has been our work since the beginning, since the inception of our work. So for us, I mean, hunger and lack of food is a very integral part of the lives of agricultural workers because they're amongst the poorest sections in the country. One of our first slogans was, "Hate hate kaaj chai, pate pate bhat chai." I mean, we want work in every hand and we want food in every plate.
They are the poor. Why they are poor? They are agricultural laborers, are daily wage laborers who work, slog, and they die with starvation. That is an injustice was going on. So we thought, yeah, this is injustice, we should somehow respond. Not just go give the food. That surely will do. The movement started nationally, one thing called Tala Khulo Kavardao. Open the food gates of the godown and give the food to the people. It was found out that food is getting rotten. And the monsoon is very specially, and just been dumped. On the other side, there is starvation that is going. It is painful for many other activists.
The first place where food security comes from is land rights, and therefore you cannot take land away from peasants. It comes from fertile soils. Therefore, organic is the only way to food security, even though a lot of people still have the illusion that organic is a luxury for the rich. But organic is a food security path for the poor.
The National Food Security Act was something that we fought for. We fought from 2001, we've been talking about this kind of thing. From 2009, we've had a very sustained campaign on it, and we actually drafted a law. We drafted a law and we campaigned on that, and we asked for this kind of a law to be passed.
We put wheat on rice, something, 166 gram in a small packet. And then we went to the MPs before they go to the parliament. 11 o'clock the parliament session, so at 10 o'clock they leave. We are there at 6 o'clock in the house, in front of the houses. We went in small groups and divided. We went and knocked at the door. Excuse me, sir. We have come from Right to Food movement. This is our demands. These are the things you will discuss in the parliament. You should discuss in the parliament. Reject it. We don't want it. Why? If you pass, only this much you will give to the poor people to survive. Is it possible for you to manage this for one day? 166 gram of wheat, one day will you manage?
We've had a huge jump in the number of people who are being covered. So like earlier we used to have something like 33% covered. Now it's gone up to 75% in rural areas and 50% in 67% of the whole. So there's been a doubling there. That has been due to the campaign fighting for universalization. We wanted a universal law. We didn't get that, but we got a big thing. Then there are other things like which have been very beneficial. Like for example, there's a provision for maternity benefit, which is a universal provision, which we think is very good.
And it's an entirely new idea that every pregnant woman in India should have some income of her own so that she can take rest, look after herself, get health care and so on. So it's a very important idea.
Its strength is it makes the state recognize it has a duty to take care of the right to food of the people. its weakness is that it doesn't address the issues of where does food security really come from.
There are some economists, so-called development thinking economists, believe that any subsidy on food, any subsidy on agriculture is not going to help. They say this is going to bring down their economy. Therefore, they should not subsidize. I don't know where they get this idea and for what concern they have got this. When the people are hungry and starving, whom are they going to keep up this high development growth and rate?
They don't know because they live in one world, and that distance between the reality of 80% of the people in India, 80% of the people in India is rural. Very simple conditions, very bad conditions.
So these entitlements are important, but it's not the end of the right to food by any means. Does it make people sit back or organize more? I think on the whole it makes them organize more because I don't think people are naive enough to think that now that the law is there, the rights are going to come automatically.
শ্বশুর বাড়িতে খাদ্যটুকু আমি ঠিকমতো আমি পাইনি কো শুধু শ্বশুর বাড়িতে খাদ্য আমার ছিল গরম ফ্যান ভাত তার সাথে আবার ঠান্ডা বাসি ভাত আর তার সাথে সবজি ছিল শুধু সরিনে শাকের ঝোল এই হচ্ছে একটা গর্ভবতী মায়ের খাদ্য সকাল 8টা থেকে তখন প্রায় আমার গর্ভের সন্তানটা তখন বয়স 8.5 থেকে 9 মাসের তখনও আমাকে ওই সকাল 8টা থেকে এবং রাত বিকেল 5টা পর্যন্ত ওই মাটি হেঁট হয়ে এই বর্ষার দিনে ভিজে ভিজে আমায় কাজ করতে হয়েছে সেপ্টেম্বরের 16 তারিখে তখন আমি খুবই খুশি হলাম কিন্তু পরবর্তী 23 সেপ্টেম্বরে আমি শুনলাম যে আমার বাচ্চা ডেথ হয়ে গেছে খুবই দুঃখের কথা এই হচ্ছে এই বেশি আর আমি কিছু বলছি না ভুল ত্রুটি হলে আমায় ক্ষমা করবেন আমি চাই যে এই অর্থনৈতিক যাতে আমি পাইনি যেটা 6000 টাকা আমি যেটা শুনেছি আমি পাইনি তো কি হয়েছে আগামী দিনে যে মারা আসছে আমার মতো যেন তারা যেন আর কষ্ট না পায় এই বলে আমার বক্তব্য এখানেই শেষ করলাম নমস্কার
One of the challenges is basically from the corruption of the officials from the top to the grassroots level. I mean to say, where the food is lifted from the godown to the place where it is distributed to the villages, shop level, there has been corruption.
Systems of decentralized distribution, because the Food Security Act is still depending on a centralized state to provide. But 1.2 billion people in a large country like India, the most efficient system are decentralized system. And that is a weakness in the Act.
Contribution of the Right to Food Act, as well as other legal entitlements, is to give people a foothold to enable them to fight for their rights.
Now we take the empty plates and with a spoon, the women go to the villages on the street and then they keep playing it. It gives a lot of disturbing noises. It communicates a lot of information. The mother who knows about the value of the food now comes out to the street, empty plate because she has no food to feed the children. One. Second, when she beats this, it makes a noise and this noise disturbing the village, disturbing the authorities.
আমাদের কাছ থেকে সেখানে খাদ্য আন্দোলনটা গেছে সেজন্য আমাদের মানে গর্ব হয় যে আমাদের অধিকারগুলো আমরা ঠিক মতন আমরা আদায় করে নিতে পারবো
approved. They are things that will be implemented where there is some public pressure for them to be implemented. And what we are seeing now is that in the states where there's some political interest in the act, for example in Bihar, because the elections are coming in Bihar, so the state government decided, okay, we'll try to get some credit for this, and so they try to roll out the Food Security Act.
The solution must come in putting a brake on the wrong policy and enhancing policies for the larger good, both the larger good of the earth and the planet and the larger good of the public. That is what governments are meant for. Governments were never meant to subsidize and promote the interests of 5 oligarchs, 10 corporations. We are losing democracy. The attack is on democracy. Yeah.
কেন্দ্র সরকার যে আইনটা পাশ করেছে তার দায়িত্ব আছে টাকা দেওয়ার। তারা কি করেছে? তারা আমাদের মোদি ভাই, মোদি প্রধানমন্ত্রী ঘন ঘন তার ছবি ওঠে, কি নিয়ে ছবি ওঠে? জন্মদিনের দিনে গিয়ে মায়ের নমস্কার করছে, মায়ের পায়ে হাত দিচ্ছে, মায়ের পায়ে ধুলো দিচ্ছে। তো সে তার মাকে এত সম্মান করে, তো সব মায়েদেরকে সম্মান করতে পারে না। সব মায়েরা কি আমাদের বাড়ির মায়েরা, মেয়েরা তারা কি ৬,০০০ টাকা পাওয়ার উপযুক্ত কিনা? আপনারা কি মনে করছেন তাদের জন্য সরকার যে আইন পাশ করেছে তার জন্য সরকারের টাকাও দেওয়া উচিত? সেটা কি মনে করছেন আপনারা? টাকা দেওয়া উচিত কি উচিত না? কি সব কিছুতে কি মনে করছেন? টাকা দেওয়া উচিত তো? তো সবাই বলুন, আমাদের দাবি ৬,০০০ টাকা মাতৃত্বকালীন ভাতা আমাদের দিতে হবে। ৬,০০০ টাকার মাতৃত্বকালীন ভাতা আমাদের দিতে হবে।
I'm at university, I'm doing my degrees, and I meet this little old man at a seminar. And he looks at me and he asks me what I'm doing, and I'm very proud to tell everybody what I'm doing, so I tell them. But it just falls on flat ground because the man looks at me and he laughs. And he said, look at you, you're every bit a city girl. What do you know about people in the villages? You will write books and you will put it on our shelves and we will read it and nothing will change. And he said to me, I'm not far away from Bangalore, come and see me. And he just scribbled his address on a piece of paper and he gives this to me.
From childhood onwards, I've been kind of a social being, no, not a conservative kind of family. I'm not coming from that kind of family, but I got opportunities for doing so many things because my father is a social activist. So I got opportunity from him that he took me so many public events and all that.
As I said to you, like my own set of privileges of being like born in a city, born in a family which had access to maybe an English education and etc., which my own people never had it at that time. So for me it was my own personal journey of really understanding my own identity, looking at my own communities.
You know, the very reason I started Navdanya in '87 and have built up this farm for conservation, for teaching, for research, it is because of the insanity of the idea that seeds are an invention, that they can be patented, and royalties can be collected on this.
One of the reasons why I have settled in India and become an Indian citizen is that you feel this is a country where actually you feel that you can contribute and do something, not on your own, but with other people.
I was in Delhi doing theology. That time, the Narmada Bachao Andolan started, NBA. And they were very close to our theological college. The leader, Medha Patkar, was very much close. Whenever they organized big protests and rallies, we, the students, go on to support them, organize them, help them.
And I take this and I tell my mother at the weekend, I'm going to see this little old man. And she said, you are not going to see any little old man. You are not going anywhere. And I said, no, you are not listening to me. I'm going. Because I felt, even though, you know, all my ego was in little pieces on the ground, I picked it all up. And I said, but this man, there was something in this person. I don't know what it was. There was something charismatic, maybe some people say this to me, or there was something very honest that he could see something that nobody else could, because everybody said how wonderful that you're doing all this. And so I went for 2 days to a little village in Andhra, and I stayed for 2 years.
And I spent a lot of time with people on the ground, with the women understanding issues. After seeing that and understanding how history was taught to me, and actually how that is not the real history, there was no looking back really. Like I just couldn't, like, you know, what am I to do with my life?
मैं लॉयर इसलिए बनी, मैं लॉयर की पढ़ाई इसमें इसलिए की कि मैं जब बच्ची थी, जब मैं मिडिल स्कूल में मैं पढ़ती थी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में, तो हमारे साथ जो अपर कास्ट के लोग होते थे, जो स्टूडेंट हुआ करती थी, टीचर हुआ करते थे, वो मेरे साथ अनटचबिलिटी करते थे। और हमेशा हमारे समाज की, दलित समाज की जो लड़कियां थी, हम देखते थे कि वो उसके साथ भेदभाव, एज ए डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, एजुकेशन, एज ए फूडिंग, एज ए सिटिंग में बहुत वो भेदभाव करते थे। तो मैं उस समय सोची कि मैं अपने समाज के लिए मैं एक ताकत बन के उभरूँगी और एक कानूनी पढ़ाई पढ़ूँगी। और मैं उसमें बाबा साहब के बारे में मैं नहीं जानती थी, मगर मुझे इतना था कि मैं लॉयर बनूँगी और अपने समाज के लिए न्याय का काम करूँगी, जस्टिस फॉर द सोशल।
Even to make a concession to the prejudices of people who are not prepared to march together. And it is for that I propose to make this appeal. Let us leave aside slogans. Let us leave aside words which frighten people. Let us even make concession to the prejudices of our opponents. Bring them in so that they may willingly join with us on marching upon that road, which, as I said, if we walk long enough, must necessarily lead us to universe.
When I think about who knows about Dr. Ambedkar and who doesn't know about Dr. Ambedkar, even me, I studied here in India, I went to school and college here in India, but even I was not told about Dr. Ambedkar in my own life. That's clearly how history also was distorted and contorted and taught to us and taught to our children. We all were taught about Gandhi. We were not taught about who this leader was. So for us, for me personally, and for the whole movement, Dr. Ambedkar has given like a clear vision. He really, his writings, which are volumes and volumes of writings, his life and his mission shaped the movement. Really shaped us towards what is really caste and how caste has been operating in different themes, social, economic, political, market, everything.
And but I didn't realize that I'm a feminist till I came to Sakhi in 2001 because I was concerned about women's status and all things, but I didn't want to call me as a feminist during my college days and all that. But when I joined Sakhi in 2002 January, and through all the books the library has and the discussions we had in the office, and the golden opportunities I got all through these years from the trainings and the meetings and discussions, I become able to say that I'm a feminist.
It is a kind of automatic choice that I get involved. When they started in Delhi, especially in Jantar Mantar, we used to go to Jantar Mantar then only. Protest place that is. We are not protesting for the sake of protest. We are protesting because we believe in certain theology, some philosophy of life, some thinking in the reality, struggle of the people. We are wanting to identify with them. That is where my commitment started.
He just taught me that one very basic thing in life was how to walk in your shoes, how to live in your skin, how to do things like that. And then as you learn it and you see, it becomes easy to do that. It's something that you can do very easily also. And this is how I started to work.
হ্যাঁ, আগে এখনো এত কিছু মানে স্বনির্ভর দলে এসে কিছুটা জানছি, আগে কিছুই জানতাম না আর এ সম্বন্ধে কিছু বুঝতামও না। যা করছে ছেলেরা তারাই বুঝবে, আমরা অতটা কিছু বুঝতাম না। এখন এই স্বনির্ভর দলে এসে মায়েরা এসে অনেক কিছু আইন নিয়ম কানুন জানছি, শিখছি।
You know, social movements is a very difficult it's very difficult to understand that. It's very difficult to define it. Today I see social movements as movements that are challenging the dominant constructs, challenge the dominant theories, challenge the dominant development model, challenge the dominant model of security, challenging the dominant way to knowledge, the dominant way to justice. These are the social movements today.
In a way, social movements are stronger because they actually influence policy and they actually influence decisions. Like a number of the laws that I've been talking about are actually products of social movements. They're not products of political thinking.
Civil society in India is very highly evolved. A long history of struggle and resilience we have seen within the community and within other human rights and specifically the Dalit movement. Several actions take place at every time, ranging from street actions, protests, demonstrations, strikes, hunger strikes, gheravs and public protests and demonstrations. Lot of actions take place in terms of lobbying with the parliamentarians, seeking for amendments and changes to the existing laws, also asking for new legislations.
There is a small social movement in Kerala called Plachimada, where they were able to get the Coca-Cola company to close down because they thought the company is extracting all their underground water and pushing waste on their land. The POSCO movement is very well known. POSCO is a South Korean company. They came to make a port in Orissa and people fought for many years. Now the government was forced to cancel this port project. So in many places people have protected their land and resources. But there are also many national social movements. Now I belong to a national social movement called Ekta Parishad. So we are into policy change. On the ground micro level we are into changing small things related to land, but we are also marching to Delhi occasionally with 25,000 people, 50,000 people in order to change policy framework. So many policies in India changed in the last 10 years because of social movements.
The Women in Black conference, it started in Israel with Palestinian and Israeli women, as you know. It spread to different places in the world, it spread to India. But for India, we used it during the communal riots. When the Babri Masjid, the big mosque, was brought down in 1992, I remember we were a group of us from Vimochna in the Bowring Hospital. And we said, but what shall we do? Because there had just been this killing in Dodbalapur and most of those killed were Muslims. And so it was even sure that the police were becoming communal. And so we had to stand against this kind of communalism. And this is how we started the Women in Black. We just dressed in black, we went silently, we held placards in places where there was this violence. And ever since then, so that's 92 to 2015, we're still standing.
এমনিতে আমরা কোনোদিন যেতে পারবো না বাড়ি থেকে, আমরা মানে বাড়ি থেকেও আমাদের নিয়ে যাবে না, আর সেইভাবে আমরা সুযোগ হয়তো পাবোও না, যেহেতু সেই জায়গাটায় কি আছে কিসের জন্য যাচ্ছি, তাহলে আমরা যাই। আমাদের দল থেকে আমরা 5 জন গেছিলাম, দিয়ে আর অন্যান্য দল থেকে গিয়েছিলো, দিয়ে গেলাম, যেতে তো 3-4 দিন লাগলো। যখন আমরা গুজরাটে গেলাম তখনও জানি না যে আমরা কি কারণে যাচ্ছি, কিসের জন্য যাচ্ছি। দিয়ে ওখানে গিয়ে যখন পৌঁছালাম যে মিটিং হচ্ছে, যে বড় স্টেজ, নানান রাজ্য থেকে এসেছে লোকজন, এসেছে মায়েরা, অনেক মায়েরা এসেছে।
By and large, India's movements from the ground have been non-violent movements. But there are instances where, because there is no response from the system within the constitutional framework and within the democratic rights of people, and the structures respond with violence.
What is India's greatest contribution to the world? It cannot be economic growth because America will do it, right? It cannot be the destruction of environment, probably China will do it, you know. So what is that India can contribute to the world? We say non-violence, everybody will say we are non-violent, but then active non-violence, that it is not only being non-violent, but non-violently addressing problems. Because people who believe in violence are using violence every day. They are not speaking about it. Similarly, people who believe in non-violence should also act non-violently and make that tool more sharp and effective so people will start believing. But also the government need to walk few steps in order to accommodate non-violent movements and prove that if you are non-violent, we are willing to talk.
Some of the people's movement have been curtailed, have been cornered, watched closely, and any amount of trouble is given so that this movement is closed down.
Yeah, but
I can give an example.
This is because they are afraid. They are
Afraid.
pregnant.
Exactly.
Because the social movement have really strength.
When the government goes around portraying and inviting everybody to come and invest in our country, what are you basically doing? Anybody's going to do charity investment, they're going to suck the blood of the land.
Maybe true that some kinds of movements have declined in the last 10 to 20 years. There are also new movements that have sprung up. For example, there was hardly any environmental movement in India in the last 20 years. There was hardly any movement against militarism. There was not much concern about issues like sexual rights and so on. So new things are happening all the time, and I feel fundamentally it is as far as social movements is concerned, it is a very vibrant country.
I realize both the developed countries and developing countries and the poor countries, who is controlling? It is controlled by the business class. And the business class is intercontinental, multinationals, and they transnationals they are.
There are different kinds of politicians. Or I would say, if you talk about members of parliament, there's one section which is definitely coming from a very wealthy background. They're industrialists, or they've come from very privileged backgrounds, or they had fathers and grandfathers who were kings at one time. So that section knows very little about what the people of India are going through. But fortunately or unfortunately, we've also thrown up a whole set of leaders who are from backward castes, who are from the scheduled tribes and all that. But they have been sucked into the system, and they have also kind of got removed from the people's problems. Removed in the sense that it's not as if they don't know about it, they tend to ignore them.
Public policy agenda can be summed up in 3 words: growth, growth, and growth. That is the only thing that seems to matter for the government. And not so much, of course, because you want to reduce poverty, but because you want to re-establish India's prestige and power in the world. That is actually the big agenda of the privileged classes in India. And because of that perspective, environment basically now is something that the ruling classes don't want to hear about, because they feel that anything that stands in the way of growth and of the growth of India's not only economic power but also prestige in the world has to be removed.
I think some time ago we were named as citizens, but now we are consumers.
Exactly.
When we were citizens, we were given the vote. Still we are given the vote, but now we are consumers. So we have the power, the real power, to decide what and where I will consume. The consumers, we need to take our right to make decision and not make the choice only because of the price, because maybe we can find one product that is cheaper for us. Then, okay, then it's good for me. Okay, but why you ask why this product is very cheap?
They squeeze the workers who are working there, maximum blood from them. They are not even paid well.
Like, I can't go and be disconnected when I see so much of injustice. I mean, obviously I don't have all the answers, and I'm not, I believe that I can, we all should believe that we have to make a difference, but single-handedly I cannot. I have to do my bit I cannot close my eyes to violence and injustice. I have to do my bit.
One action is not going to change the world, but without that one action, which is many places, not going to change the world either. And so don't wait for somebody else to start something. You start. You take the first step. And one step at a time. And one step takes to next step. Next step takes to next step. And that way you build your local organization, your local project, your local movement, and that becomes part of a global network. Then it becomes a strong movement.
So I'm not totally hopeless, because I really strongly believe that like people on the ground, they know what is the idea of justice for themselves and what they want, and that is the power of the movement ultimately, right? I don't really think like in a city like Delhi, this so-called civil society will make that kind of an impact, which actually women leaders on the ground can actually do.
তাহলে এখন আমরা মেয়েরা মানে নিজেদের অনেক সচেতন হয়েছি। আমরা আর বাড়ির ভেতরে থাকতে চাই না, আমরা বাইরে বেরোতে চাই, আমরা বাইরের জগৎ দেখতে চাই, এবং আমরা যাচ্ছি, আমরা করছি, আমরাও আন্দোলন করছি, আমরাও নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াতে শিখেছি। আমরা যাতে পরের ভরসায় না থাকি, নিজেদের পায়ে দাঁড়ায়, সেই চেষ্টা আমরা করছি, আগামী দিনেও আমরা করব। তাই তো? কি সবাই একমত? হ্যাঁ।
আমার স্বপ্ন ছেলে মেয়ে বড় হবে, লেখাপড়া শেখাচ্ছি, বড় হয়ে মানে ভালো ঘর দেখে বিয়ে দেব, যাতে সে সুন্দর ভালো সুখে থাকে। এটা আমার ইচ্ছে, স্বপ্ন আছে। না, মেয়ে তো আমি কাজ করছি, আমার কষ্ট হচ্ছে এখন, যাতে মেয়ের যেন সে কষ্টটা না হয়, সেই জন্য লেখাপড়া শেখাচ্ছি, সে নিজের পায়ে নিজে দাঁড়াক। এবার সে যদি ভালো লেখাপড়া করে, নিশ্চয় নিজে থেকে কিছু কাজ করার চেষ্টা করবে। আমরা তো ঢেউ খেতে গিয়ে কি একেবারে বলবো, সে ঢেউ তো কোনোদিন দেখিনি, আর ভাবে যে না দাদা আমরা ঢেউ খাবো না। বলছে কেন রে? হ্যাঁ, কেমন আওয়াজ হচ্ছে। রাতেই আমরা গেছি তো পুরীতে, দিয়ে বলছে না, ছোট ঢেউগুলো যখন আসবে না তখন লাফাবি, আর বড় ঢেউটা যখন আসবে বালিগুলোকে আকার করে মানে পা টিপে তুমি দাঁড়াবে, মানে বসে পড়বে, দেখবে তোমাকে ঠিক ঢেউয়ে তুলে দেবে। আবার যদি আলগাভাবে থাকো না, তোমাকে আবার ঢেউয়ে নিয়ে চলে যাবে।
In a different place and in a different time, Black Elk heard the song of the wind. I saw myself on a central mountain, she said, the highest place. And I had a vision because I was seeing the world in a sacred manner. Remember, she said she was seeing the world in a sacred manner. And the sacred central mountain was a mountain in her part of the world. But Black Elk continued to say, the central mountain is everywhere. From my central mountain, from the point where stillness and movement come together, I ask you to listen to the wind, more especially to the wind from the south. The south is third world, of course, as the continents of Asia, the Pacific, the Arab world, Africa, Latin America. But the south also as the voices and movements of people wherever these movements exist. The south as the visions and the wisdoms of women. The South as the discovering of new paradigms that challenge the existing dominant theoretical concepts and categories, breaking the mind constructs, seeking a new language to describe what it perceives, refusing the one objective. The rational scientific worldview is the only worldview. The South is the discovery of other cosmologies, as the discovery of other knowledges that had been hidden, submerged, even silenced. The South then, as the insurrection, as Michel Foucault says, is the insurrection of these subjugated knowledges. The South is history, but the South also is mystery. The South is the finding of new political paradigms, inventing new political patterns, creating alternatives, political imaginations. The South is the revelation of each civilization in its own idiom. The South then is conversations between civilizations. The South then is new universalisms too. And in our searching for the understandings of the South, for new understandings of the South, it promises to bring to the world new meanings and new moorings. It invites us to create new political imaginations. The South then is new political imaginations.